Hello, G's, and welcome back to G Free with Friends and Family. I'm going to apologize in advance because there is a loud humming, and I have no idea what it is, but it's coming from this area back here, and it has to be something battery operated that I turned on. It's not my amplifier, so that's not battery operated. It's not the little things that plug in. I don't know what it is, but I hope it's not too disturbing. So I have to eat this before my food gets cold. Now, yesterday, you saw me make the ackee and saltfish, and I have to apologize because I didn't have the dumplings, and I've since made them. And I have a little bit of rice here that I have made for myself before. And I figured I'd finish this up for breakfast because I did have a little, but mostly my son ate it. So that means that it was good because he's picky. I just want to show you the dumpling. And they kind of came out pretty good. I used both corn flour and I put a little cornmeal. I've never done dumplings with cornmeal in before, but I read that some people do it like that. And I wanted to try it. It's okay, but I prefer just the flour. And like really, I like the gluten-free flour mixes better than the corn flour that I have, but I don't have any of that. Let you see a little bit of the ackee and saltfish. And this rice is just some jasmine rice that I had in the store, or that I had in the cabinet. I had just a little left. And I made some the other day. I'm not going to buy any more as long as my son is here because, I mean, he likes rice. He just can't eat it. So why torture him like that? Hold up. I can't believe that I almost forgot to put the saltfish in the ackee and saltfish. And it was so funny because I kept tasting it and saying, something's missing. And it seemed like it was salt, but I had already put salt in. And I didn't want to over salt it because when you're cooking something, once you put too much salt, you can't rinse it off. So, I'm glad that Adrian mentioned saltfish because that's when I realized that I had neglected to put the saltfish in. Didn't put it in, hadn't boiled it, hadn't done anything. So funny. And a couple of my friends stopped by that I know outside of these YouTube streets, and one of them was the real foodie, and I want to thank her for stopping by. And I especially want to thank Big Murph. I mentioned him yesterday, but I want to mention him again because he's just like, I don't have a lot of friends, and I hope I don't get emotional. I don't have a lot of friends, like a lot of real friends. And when I say friends, I mean, people that you've been through stuff with, that you have a little bit of history with, and that you still like, and they still like you. That's a friend. So I don't have a whole lot of those, but the ones I do have are good and true. And Big Murph He's one of those friends. Known him for a long time, and he supports everything I do. Like everything. I call him up, and I always have some. I'm a hustler. That's just what I am. I just think of things to do and do them. And I've been like that. Like always. And I'll hit him up and I'll say, hey, I was thinking about doing this. What do you think about it? And I'll explain it to him, break it down. Something that I don't do with a lot of people. I don't trust a lot of people like that. And he'll listen, and he always encourages me with everything. And yeah, he's a good friend. So he's on this channel. I told you guys before, Classic Soul 1075.com. It's an internet radio station. And he plays really, I mean, everybody on the station plays good music, but he plays really good music. You want to start your day, he gets right in there, and I like to listen to him in the morning. They've been on for 13 years, and this week is their 13th week celebration, and today's the last day. And I was telling you yesterday that last year we went out to Atlanta because the home base for the station is in Atlanta, and we met a lot of the people out there, some supporters and some of the radio, well, all of the radio personalities, and we were rolling like 40 deep, and it was so great. And we were supposed to do that again this year for the 13th, but unfortunately we could not. And I just want to wish them all a happy 13th anniversary. But yeah, when you have good friends, you know, show them how you care about them, because they're rare. They really are. And now that I've said that, I've almost finished this food, and I'm so sorry that this is the last of it, because it's so good. If you've never had ackee and saltfish before, now you know how to make it. So go out and make it. You don't have to wait to go to a restaurant. You just get in that kitchen and make it yourself. And the next time I do make it, I'm going to probably order it online, because it was more expensive in my supermarket. I also want to thank everybody that stopped by yesterday, because I was having all kinds of technical difficulties, and you know, there are people that hung in there. My internet was messing up, or my computer, I don't know which one, and they just hung in there with me, and I really appreciate it. I'm going to try and do this a couple times a week, 2 or 3 times a week, and just bring you some good recipes. It's a lot of fun, and hopefully you can give me some ideas about things to cook, things that you would like to see. And to slick, get in that kitchen and cook some food. Feed your family the way they've been feeding you all these years. You can do it. It's easy. Chop chop. And with that, and my last little bit, I'm going to sign off. And remind you all to count your blessings. Never forget to count your blessings. Be a blessing to somebody else, and don't forget to be kind to yourself. Until next time.